I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. But the biggest question is, who lit the black flame candle? If you haven't guessed, guys, today I'm talking about one of my favourite films of all time, and the fact that we have this very day received a release date for the sequel. So let's just get into this. So I'm pretty sure most of you out there will have figured out exactly what the movie is I'm talking about. We are, of course, talking about one of my favourite all-time Halloween movies, Hocus Pocus, which to me just has completely stood the test of time. It was epic when it first came out, and if anything, it's gotten more epic with every passing year. And we are today talking about the fact that Hocus Pocus 2 has received its release date, which is the 30th of September of this year. Oh yeah. So, just very briefly, it's a very quick video because it only happened today, so I wasn't expecting to do a video. They've released one new picture, and there's been lots of little pictures released throughout production of the film so far. But the very fact that this movie is coming into an existence really makes me happy. Like I've said, Hocus Pocus became such a huge part of why I loved Halloween in the first place. Seeing that movie when I was probably about 11 or 12 just completely confirmed in my head how much Halloween meant to me and how much I loved it. And I just always wanted to pursue Halloween as a subject matter from seeing that film onwards. Always wanted to do Halloween on the sort of scale that I saw in that movie. So it's been a really long time since the last movie was made.
What is the year?
1993.
Sisters? We have been gone 300 years.
1993, so that's 29 years. For a long time it didn't look as though a sequel or any form of a Hocus Pocus remake or anything, a reboot, whatever, was ever gonna happen. It wasn't really until about 2014 that there were sort of whispers and chats by the original cast that they would be interested in sort of becoming those characters again. And then by, I think it was like 2017, it was kind of like confirmed they were gonna make a Hocus Pocus 2, sort of like a sequel. But production kind of stalled every single time. It all kind of took a long time to sort of come into play. It was supposed to happen in 2019, then it didn't, then they changed their director. There's been all kinds of little issues. At first it was being filmed in Salem, then they moved to, I think it was somewhere in New Jersey or something, I'm not quite sure. And it's just kind of been a bit all over the show. But it really started in October 2021. That's when filming really sort of kicked in. And ever since, we've seen little snippets of pictures from the original cast. So we've got Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, Kathy Najimy, all returning back as the Sanderson sisters. We've also got Doug Jones coming back to play his part of Billy Butcherson, of course, the zombie guy of the ex-boyfriend of Winifred Sanderson. All these great characters from the original have returned. There will be apparently new kids involved, and obviously the original kids have all grown up now, so I'm not quite sure exactly what the storyline will be. I don't know how the witches return, but either way, they do return, and they of course cause a bit of mayhem, which we're all really looking forward to. And anyone who's been following the development of this movie like I have, seeing the pictures, getting really excited about it, we've all been waiting to hear when this thing's going to come out, secretly hoping it's going to come out sometime around Halloween. And of course, September 30th, the day before October starts, that's the release date. That's when it comes out on Disney Plus, and that's when anyone who's got Disney Plus will be able to see it and basically enter into October and the true Halloween season with, I hope, one of the best sequels to a Halloween movie ever. Something tells me that I always have this thing about sequels, they're never quite as good as the original. And in some ways, you kind of don't want it to be. I know that sounds bizarre. I want it to be a good movie, and I really want to enjoy it, and I want to see those characters back doing what they do best. But at the same time, sequels never really do, most of the time at least, don't live up to the magnitude of the original. I've got this horrible feeling that this might be the case. I could be completely wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope that this movie absolutely knocks it out of the park and becomes as classic as the original, but that we'll have to wait and see. But either way, I am very excited, and I cannot wait for September 30th now. Not just so I can get on with some Halloweeny stuff, but also because of this now. Yay! Yay! Hocus Pocus 2! Woo! Anyway guys, really quick one today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep it spooky. Bye.